Today, we would be discussing our project Shubh Lakshmi Residence, which is across a plot area of 3,850 square feet located in an urban vicinity of Surat city. My name is Urvak Chijgar, Principal Designer at Utopia Designs from Surat. Before I start, please note that you can download the full PDF ebook of this house with detailed floor plans and fact file from buildify.com, and the link is mentioned in the description below.
Hi, I'm architect Apurva Desai. I'm a partner at Utopia Designs. We have 4 partners, myself Apurva, Urvaksh Chijgar, Bhavin Swami and Vipul Nakrani. The kind of flood situations we have here in Surat, most of the houses are, you have to do them on hollow plinth because the flood situation is like, we have floods every second, third year. So it makes sense that way to do it, to plan the house in a certain manner. But this client was very sure he did not want a house on a hollow plinth because he already lived in an apartment complex and he thought that houses on a hollow plinth look like apartment complexes and not like individual standalone units. So the plinth, instead of going all the way up by like say 3 meters, 3.5 meters, we've just gone up by about say 1.5 to 2 meters. This level that we're sitting on is about 6 feet from the road level. Then we have the garden, which is about 6 inches below this level. Then we have a sitting deck, which actually is also the roof of the garage. The deck also provides a nice privacy to the lawn, the garden area. If you're on the deck, you're also connected to the street. The other level is the basement level where they have their home theatre, and then you have the typical floors. The openings, we made sure they were like nice, bright, big openings. So the east is the road face, which has a double height glazed opening, which also we had to screen it down because at times even the morning light would get harsh. So the louvered wooden screen kind of filters the light that comes in and gives you a nice, even, pleasant light throughout the day. Even the other openings, like the dining has a corner opening which opens to the garden. The kitchen is like an open space. And the most interesting part is again the glass house at the top. That is kind of open from all sides. It gives its privacy as well as when you want to kind of open up and feel like you're on top of the roof. We wanted to make sure that what we use outside is also carried inside the house. So if you see the stone wall that is on the outside, you see the 2 parallel stone walls, they also come inside. So the connect of the inside and the outside is very prominent in terms of usage of material and the visibility as well. Interesting choice of materials we've come up with in this. I mean, generally you see it ivory and grey floors. We really like this wine colored floor that we have here, and this floor, with the travertine that we have and the wood has gelled so well. I think the highlight of the house is the floor.
His idea of being rooted to the earth made us think that we should work with very natural and earthy kind of materials. Like we have used pure teak wood, Burma teak wood. We have used a lot of different kind of stones. With that, to add a luxury feel to the whole thing, we have used quite some amount of brass elements, which really makes the interior a little plush. Customization is something we believe that gives a very private and a very special thing to the particular element or the space. A lot of elements are also designed from the leftovers of the material to reduce the wastage to bare minimum. A house is incomplete without the accessories and the artworks. So in this particular space, very specific and defined artworks were commissioned, which really brings life to the whole space.